Hey, David. Muted. I can't hear you. Looks like you're muted. There you go.
Good afternoon.
There you go. Afternoon. How are you, sir?
Pretty good. How are you?
Doing good. Doing good. Thanks for taking some
Yes,
time to schedule the call and chatting for a bit. Appreciate
yes, sir.
it.
Thanks for sending the invite. I appreciate that.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, looks like you live in Texas area. Is that right?
Yeah, Austin, the Austin area.
Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, we've got a couple of projects going on there right now
Oh,
in that area. But hey, I guess I'll just start off. My name's Ben Beasy. I'm the HR and recruiting here at Bainey Construction Services. Just a little bit of info about the company. We are a small to mid-sized commercial construction company. About 60, a little over 60 employees. Our office is located outside of Indianapolis, Indiana.
mm,
And so we are a GC. We build nationwide. We built in about 33 states, and so have built coast to coast. A lot of what we have done has been in the Northeast, East Coast, but really throughout Midwest, and we've started some projects here in Texas in the past couple of years, and have a couple going on right now. And so what kind of what our business model is we had started off developing a relationship with a franchise of a high-end salon called Sola Salon Studios, and throughout the years built a relationship with them and had become their like preferred GC. And
right,
so with that has come a lot of other opportunities, but we've kind of been the go-to for the franchisees.
right,
And it built over 300 of those. We've been building about 40 of those a year. And so with that, we've also have made some connections for like a doggy daycare franchise that's building
right.
Housetown, USA. And then we've also uh, have built some stuff for a Woodhouse Day Spa Salon. And so we've kind of, looking to make that our niche, our, place there where we all about building relationships, all about maintaining the relationships and taking care of the customer from beginning to the end and beyond, with warranty and aftercare. If they need anything, we're here, we're available. And so that's served us well. And so we do have some current position openings that we need for traveling superintendent slash project manager. And so
Right.
that is a position that it's full-time traveling. The salons build out their tenant improvement build outs. They're usually about 115 days, somewhere in there. Used to be shorter prior to all the shipping stuff, but you know how that goes.
Right.
So yeah, so
Yeah.
that's kind of where that is. And so I just wanted to reach out and come across your resume on Indeed and saw that you had some pretty good experience. I'm not 100% positive whether or not you had commercial or residential or a little bit of both. I wasn't sure. So if you've got any questions, David,
Commercial.
feel free to ask. And then and then if there's any other thoughts or questions you have, go for it, and then go ahead and share kind of about yourself, what you're currently doing, what you're looking for, moving
Right.
forward, all that stuff. Yeah.
Well, I've been building. That's what I've been doing the last some odd years.
Yeah.
I've been manager superintendent. We my last role, where I previously were up until about a week ago. That's what we did. We build Walmart's, your Home Depots, your Aldi's, your fitness
Yeah.
centers,
Okay.
some shopping centers,
Yeah.
movie theater, and that was 100% travel as well. So I'm definitely comfortable in that role. My responsibility was overseeing the project from start to finish, day to day operation, communicating throughout the project with owners, engineers, the subs, architects, city city state officials, and all that business. So
Yeah.
uh, that's kind of what I've been doing, and the reason I'm looking now because I'm not just someone who just say, hey, here's a job, let me take it. I'm I like to get somewhere and be there, be secure, have that
Hmm.
that longevity. But they just ran out of work,
Hmm.
as far as they didn't have any projects in the foreseeable future, and I had
Hmm.
just finished building a Walmart, so they didn't really have anything else, going on. So they, allowed us to seek employment elsewhere.
Hmm.
So just looking for, for that opportunity, something that's consistent, secure, and keep going, be an asset, like I've been.
Yeah, definitely. So what all as a superintendent slash project manager, what all was the function of that role? Were you like the head in charge of the entire project from beginning to end, beginning to end, or a certain section of it, or
No,
what
I
was
was
your
a,
position?
No, I was tired to the whole project beginning to. I was the main point of contact on site and off site for each of my projects. I was only there. I was the only representative from my company. On site, which we were the GC there.
Hmm.
So yeah, I was the guy from the beginning to to the end.
Okay. Do you how big is White Spunner? That is the position, right? White Spunner.
Yeah. Oh,
How,
they're pretty huge builder. They're very
I
huge.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I figured having Walmart gig, think that'd be pretty big.
yeah. They have they've had a contract with Walmart for 10-15 years.
Yeah.
So, and like I said, they're almost knocking out $1 billion a year. So all
Yeah.
more. So, but yeah, they're pretty big. They're out of Alabama, Mobile.
Yeah.
And they actually pretty much build along the coast. They build along Louisiana, Alabama, Florida, Georgia, Mississippi
Yeah.
coast. Yeah.
Okay,
But
cool. Yeah. So now do you the other positions that you had, like TNC from like 2004 to 2019, what all types of projects? Was it a similar role there?
similar
Um,
role, I mean, they were more so structural builds, like they were more so excavation. They build detention ponds. They municipality work. Um,
okay.
they were more of we more did underground building. We build a lot of water plants, treatment plants, things like that.
Okay.
Build those from ground up. DK is more that I was project manager for the for them, and they were um, they were builders as well, multifamily, luxury high rise, retail shopping, uh, things like that. I was project manager there, and roles, pretty much the same. Responsible for the project, beginning to end. And they actually was a company, they're, they were a company in Dallas, and I was the only contact, that we had, in Houston area for them, which probably was the biggest market is Houston, well, Austin and Houston.
Yeah.
I was the main point of contact, and like I said, I was from beginning to end. It was my project, to complete, and so very comfortable in that role, and I've been very experienced in lots of building, in that role.
Yeah. Look, I mean, it looks like too for your resume, so you got a lot of hands-on experience as well. Like,
I started as a laborer,
yeah.
for underground tunnels. It's kind of how I started.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, and it actually was all hand tunnel. It wasn't we didn't have any machine like boring machines or nothing. It was hand tunnel.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. What were you building tunnels for?
Um, for they may replacing water lines. Building new structures for storm drainage. For for water runoff and things like that. So they build those concrete, some of them concrete tunnels, some of them those wood tunnels. They actually have build wood box tunnels on the ground now. Kind of to for certain areas won't flood. For better
Yeah.
water, things like that. But
Yeah.
that's how I got started in construction. I started doing that first, and I kind of worked my way up from there.
Yeah, it's like every little boy's dream. Like when I was a kid, to build tunnels out in the backyard. It's
Yeah,
just like just,
it's pretty cool. A lot of work, very hard work, but it's pretty cool though. It's pretty cool.
oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, cool. What type of, you said some retail stuff. What type of retail stuff have you done? I know you've done Walmart. What other types of businesses did you have done? Have you done like tenant build out improvement stuff specifically, or mostly ground up, or?
No, I did some tenant build outs, and we did some, that was with my last company. They was responsible. I mean, we also did tenant build outs. We did remodel. We did remodels. In some instances we went in and they just needed they were just remodeling the bathrooms or
Mm-hmm.
so I
Okay.
tenant build outs. I've had to walk in and like I said, just kind of attack a existing problem, and make it new. So I'm comfortable with tenant build outs or any of that.
Okay, cool. Have you got any questions for me at this point?
I mean, where do you I mean, when are you guys looking to bring somebody on?
We do have um, a new guy starting on Monday, but we need a couple of more guys as well too. So it's one of those things to where we'll probably be doing training next week, and then probably within the next couple of weeks or so we'll be doing it again, maybe in September. So are you available like immediately, or you need some time, or where are you at?
Immediately. Like I said,
Yeah.
I left that company about a week ago. So
Yeah.
but so I'm ready to rock and roll. I'm ready to get going, get back to it.
Yeah. Um, what kind of things do you look for in next company, that you're looking to land?
Um, you know, Security. Something that where you can, you're looking for, that camaraderie, that teamwork. Someone who trusts you, and you're able to build those relationships and help the company succeed. In with whatever way you're needed. Whatever area you're needed in, and so just
Yeah.
giving and just being able to like I said, be an asset. So hopefully that's my thing. Just being secure and able to be in that
Yeah.
good work environment. That family type atmosphere.
Yeah.
Things like that.
All right, cool. What about salary range? Salary requirements, just to make sure we're kind of in the same ballpark. I think we had it listed for like 60 to 100 is what we had listed as.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I don't like you'd put anything down, so I didn't know if that was you were working for free or if that was.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I have a free trial, about 3 month free trial.
Same as cash. Yeah.
But yeah, I saw that, and that's within my range. And like I said, I don't come with a number. I'm one of those guys who understand the work come first. So
Yeah.
can of course, I mean, where I left off at, it was at 95K. But I'm not waking up saying if I don't get 95K, I'm not gonna work. It's just I understand
Right.
that nothing is given. You have to prove yourself. So and it's a new situation. So and
Yeah.
I believe it's not how you start, it's how you finish. So
Yeah. No, that's good. All right, cool. Trying to think if there's anything else that comes to mind. Okay, yeah. How about like on job site with the subs and all that good stuff? How do you think they would? How do you think they would describe you? How would they describe you on the job site?
Oh, I mean, it's it was safety. Is one of my biggest. They just describe me someone who, wants everybody to succeed. But also make sure you do it safely. And who delivers a message. And expect results. When
Mm-hmm.
when you're on site, we have a mission. We have a goal. Something that we're trying to work towards, and we need everybody on hand to do that. So they'll just describe me and just having that being able to get them to respond and lay back guy, but also the expectations are to to reach the task at hand without with try to do it with on time and on schedule and just just have those high expectations of just driving the project just
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
so yeah.
All right, cool. Well, I don't think I have any other thoughts or questions. I guess, yeah, I record our conversation here. What I'll do is just kind of pass that along with some notes and information to our director of construction. And so kind of let him review, kind of go from there. So, but yeah, got any other thoughts at all? Any other questions before we hop off here?
I mean, what is that process like? Is that, is there a turnaround time on that as far as the next?
Yeah, I think since we're kind of needing to bring on a couple more guys, I think we got the jobs that are here, and so I think he'll probably look at review them here in the next day or so, and then if he's going to set up an interview, he'd reach out to you either probably through your email or is your Indeed email the best way to reach you, or is there another way to reach you that's better?
It's the one that it's the D Sean email.
I don't. Well, whenever on Indeed, it like hides it. It like makes like a generic Indeed email.
Yeah, but I give you my my personal.
I got your phone number on here too, so
Yeah.
It's not a huge deal if he emails you and by chance, I mean that's where all your email and correspondence would go with Indeed. It's going to go to your email anyway, so
Okay.
should work. All right, cool. Yeah, sounds good.
All right.
Got any questions? Give me a call. Great talking with you.
Yes, sir. I will. I appreciate it.
Yep. All right. Thanks, David.
Yep. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yep.